Yo, it's KingsDecree, and man, do we have a patch coming in. Look at it, there's an avatar now. Over in, what is it, options? Yeah, options, patch notes, see what's changed. I'm pretty sure I covered a lot of this in my previous video, so I'm not actually going to go over a lot of it, but positioning updates, now you have to worry about where you actually physically place your unit on the board. It's hard to say what the, as I've said before, it's hard to say what the impact of this is going to be, but something to keep in mind. New card lane mechanic, that's pretty much it. New board look, it's pretty minor, but I mean, it's nice to see that they're working on it. It says taunt system. I think that's a little bit not exactly accurate, because taunt in a lot of other games means you must focus on this one unit. But here it's actually just emoticons or whatever, communicating with your opponent. So it's not there's no taunt minions. You can say whatever you want to your opponent. And as I believe I've seen, there will be an auto mute system, which as there should be. Move history, that's something that's not really that big of a deal in general, I think, but it's a huge quality of life issue, which is nice. Going over to fixes, this is just general bug fixes, all that good stuff. Tons of stuff to see here, but nothing too big, I think. And then changes, this is just, oh my god, there's just so much changes. I wish they could have separated some of the PTR changes into separate, had some of them go live, have some continue with PTR, have some go live, some PTR. But what can you do? There's just, it would take, neglecting the fact that I've actually gone over some of this in my previous videos, just going over every single one of these changes would take like 2 hours. It's pretty crazy. I think some of the bigger changes is that Skelliger is being nerfed a little bit. Weather Monster, and by extension I guess Consume Monster, is being nerfed pretty damn hard. There's some big changes coming there. The Lubberkin spam deck that I like to play a lot is being nerfed because actually just right here at the top, Blotchling now has, or it should say Lubberkin now has the fleeting tag, yeah. So you can't bring it back with Neneke or Shawnee, which is a huge nerf to Lubberkin spam deck. But considering that a lot of decks around it are being nerfed as well, it kind of stays neutral, if not a little bit better. Similarly, a gold-centric Henslet deck is also a lot better. And I'll probably link into the description, but actually Merchant has a pretty good bit on why exactly that is. Basically, a lot of the decks around Northern Realms and Henslet are being nerfed, like I mentioned. But for Danian Knight, the card that was 6 strength has now been buffed to 7 strength, and being a deck archetype that was already pretty strong is now being buffed, just makes it that much better. And I'm actually going to be playing a lot of that here pretty soon. Not today, because I'm a little bit tired, which is totally not within the realm. Anyway, so we're gonna play a quick game, I guess, of oh man, I'm gonna play a quick casual match of Temerian support. Just kind of, I don't want to just end this video off on just like reading off, patch notes. Anybody can read off patch notes, right? Might as well give a little bit of reference, if nothing else. And man, has it been hot these past couple of days. Spring is really in effect. Wow, wait, did I queue up for a ranked match? I did not mean to do that. Maybe it displays your ranked rating, no matter if you're playing casual or not. That's kind of, I hope not. I thought I could have sworn a bit casual. I mean, not that it means a huge deal. I'm not planning on playing a whole bunch of ranked, but I don't want to go into this thing completely blind. Oh, yikes. Okay. traded off one of those supports for Bloody Baron. Generally speaking, a pretty good trade. But yeah, man, like, it's, I live in Texas, and I tell you what, man, it's like, what, it was 85 degrees today in spring. Oh, that's just telling you of what's to come. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the foot soldier here. And then I'll be going right into Bloody Baron. Wait, what is that? That's a premium Milva? What? It's actually not... It's not that bad for me, but... It kind of scares me that it's premium because, Wait, what is this? What? Why is there an extra confirmation? That's weird. I would usually just pick Lubricant, and then Lubricant would spawn right away. Oh, okay, that's what it was. He would just want to get a 1+ strength on all of his dwarves. That's really scary, especially considering how close he is to matching me in strength on this round. But I think having the Temerian Scout go back, or not Temerian Scout, but Temerian Foot Soldier go back to my hand is actually really good. Because it gives me basically a free turn. Oh my gosh, and he just recalls it. Oh my god. There's no way I'm gonna win these future rounds. Oh jeez. Okay. I just need to breathe. Okay. I guess I play support here. Salutations. Since I have the units on the field already. So he's almost certainly going to pass here pretty soon. No, don't even select that card, man. What are you doing? No. Okay, this is kind of bad. So I think I'm going to smite this down, get it off the field. Oh, no. I forgot his ability changed. Choose 3 adjacent units. Lock all non-god... I can't speak. My tongue feels fat because it's so, like, hot and humid in this damn room. I'll come back to them in a second. Yikes. Okay. Choose 3 adjacent units. Okay, so it has to be on a row, right? Lock all non-gold... I don't understand why I can't say that word. Lock all non-gold units among them and remove 2 base strength from the lock units. I was like, you know what, man, I'm just gonna smite this damn thing off the board. You know, take 8 strength off of this turn, off of that turn, and then be good to go. That's not gonna work this time. Oh, yikes. Oh, this is a pretty tough situation to be in. Lubricant is fleeting. My Radovid thing doesn't work. Oh, I really like the new control timer, by the way. Look at that. It goes across the board instead of just being off to the side. That's nice. I like that. It's pretty much basically what Hearthstone does. But doing what Hearthstone does isn't necessarily... Oh, you know what it is? Okay, so Lubricant wants that extra confirmation because you can choose exactly where you want it to be on the board. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, so what I could do is I could actually D-bomb that melee row. Do I want to D-bomb that, though? I could go for... I think I'm going to thief another dude out here. Oh, man, that positioning change. It's like... I feel like I'm doing it wrong. Because I feel like it's so much more decision-making that I should be paying attention to, but I'm actually not. Oh, it's going to be tough. Or actually, I don't know. Like, that change is like one of the weirdest changes. Or it's not weird, but it's one of the hardest to judge changes I've ever seen in a multiplayer online game. Usually, you know, like, say, League of Legends or Hearthstone, right? Changes are, it's either nerfed or it's buffed, right? But positioning change, it's not a direct... I personally don't think it's a direct nerf or buff. I think it changes fundamentally the way you think about Gwent. Mhm. You know, they made some changes to the UI here, but I can't say that's that big of an improvement. A lot of people have been saying like, man, I wish this board looked more like a board that was actually being played, you know? And I'm not really getting that feeling here. Ooh, I can take out cards played. Cool stuff. I like it. And it's just as like simple and straightforward as I would want it to be. Oh, and another thing, like as hot as it, this is probably a pretty big reason why I've chosen not to stream really at all. But just like the 10 minutes that I've had my fans off, so it doesn't create that, you know, that overhead plane noise going on in the background. It just like it wears me out exponentially every second. Oh, did she get to? I'm pretty sure she didn't actually get changed the way I wanted her to be. Damn, and the only way I can get my Leverkin back is through renew, which sucks. I don't think you can actually lock. I don't think you can lock fleeting, right? Oh yikes, this is bad. I think I'm just gonna play my Redanian Knight here. So I'm pretty sure Yennefer was actually changed so that she was the same strength, but ties were resolved randomly. In other words, she can only do a maximum of 1 damage per turn, right? And I loved that change. I thought, thank God this Yennefer card is dead. This card that I had to so frequently play around could actually be, you know, played around. And I always thought that she would have gotten her worth out as, you know, like 5 turns go by, she got her worth out, right? Especially since it lines up targets for Scorch and Igni. But now it seems like they returned her back to her base, or not her base strength, but her base ability, and just reduce her strength by 1. Which I'm really actually I'm very sad that they reverted that change. Man, this heat's getting to me. Man. And also all the confusion of all these things that are changing, that even though I read them on the PTR, there's still like such a huge disconnect between what you read. Oh, this is the Priscilla change. I think Rally is a little bit safer. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Rally instead. Oh yeah, this card was changed too. Oh my god, I keep forgetting about all these damn changes. So what was changed on this card is that Rally now plays the top bronze card of your deck, so it's no longer random. And there was actually a Reddit post about that. They said like, let me catch up with the game here pretty quickly. Yikes, this is all really bad. I'll go with Redanian Knight just because it's so stable. But the Reddit post is like, yo man, this is way too powerful. Not only does it remove weather effects from every single row, but also it thins your deck. So every card you draw after first light, I'm just gonna play this support guy, I guess. I don't know. But every card you draw after the first light, or rally rather, is not going to be a Brontian, right? Or it has a lower chance of being a Brontian is the idea. And I thought that was a really interesting perspective that I never really thought about. Like how, and that's kind of the thing. Like I feel like that's something you don't really get when you read the PTR notes, those kind of things. Okay, can I just pass? Oh, you forfeited. I had no idea that. I did not expect to win that match in the very slightest. But kind of a nice little workout there, and the daily rewards just reset here, which is nice. Oh, okay, that definitely wasn't a ranked match. And yet, it showed my rank, which is a little bit weird. I'm not really sure I like that. A big thing about casual match is that you could go into it and not ever have to worry about like winning or losing. You're just learning. And by showcasing a rank, then you add the pressure of ranked. So I kind of hope that they remove that, but I could also understand why they would not, because it could kind of set your expectations. But anyway, so there's a metric ton of changes coming in. Like, this is the biggest changes you're going to see until open beta, which with it comes the wipe. So make sure, if you're really into the game, make sure you check out all the Reddit posts from the top, sort by top, go past month, look up all the changes. There's so many. And of course you can go to the option and check out these patch notes, but a crucial thing you're missing from the patch notes is that you don't really get the discussion about how they really affect the game. So make sure to check it out. There's so much. Oh my gosh. Like, even now I'm just so overwhelmed. And hey, thanks for watching.